You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.
Welcome to the Mentality Show, show 7. We got a little silly here. As you can see, this is, I guess, in memory of the late, at least his career is concerned, exactly. Bill Cosby.
Hey, in the famous words of Mr. George Lopez, fuck that puto.
Puto. Fuck him. That's right. That's how everybody feels right now. So before we get into that, we're going to talk about that a little bit, but let's do some introductions here, okay? Welcome back to episode 7 of the Mentality Show. If you're watching us on LA Talk Radio, Facebook Live, thank you. You can catch some of our past episodes on YouTube. And you can catch our shows here at www.thementalityshow.com and check out some of our IG posts as well. We'll keep you entertained. And like I said, we're going to talk about a lot of things today, as we always do. This is a show where we talk about grown man issues, dealing with grown people and, just stuff like that. And women, if you ever wanted to be a fly on the wall, this is the show to catch up, okay? So let's introduce our cast here. We got Sexy Texy here. What's up, Sexy Texy?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. Good to have you, man. Bato V, how you feeling?
Que mi gente.
Nice sweater, dude.
That's right.
Thank you.
I got Paulie here to my left. What's up, Paulie?
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
That's right. As you can see, if you're wondering why we're wearing these ugly-ass sweaters, like I said, this show, we got a lot of things to say about Bill Cosby, okay? And I'm your host, Delano, of course. Okay, don't forget about me. So we cover everything on this show, as you know. As I said before, we cover everything from all the politics in the USA to who's the most hated black man in America, Bill Cosby or OJ.
Oh, damn.
Leave OJ alone, man.
Hey, he did his time.
Somewhere OJ is like, thank you, Bill. Thank you so much.
He did his time. Now it's Bill Cosby's turn.
All I know is they both. Mics. There we go. All right. All I know is.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't you, Texy? Okay, I was about to get on you, man. All I know is they both love white women. I was just about to say that before the mics went out, so we know who's running this show, man. So.
You got censored on this shit.
I know, right? Uh-oh.
What else do we cover, Paulie?
From date rape with Bill Cosby to getting my drink roofied by Bill. What would the odds be? What would the odds be, man?
Anybody else?
From watching the previous show, from the Sasquatch to the Smash Squatch.
Smash Squatch. That's right.
We need to bring that guy on the show again, dude. I miss him.
Yeah, we got to get him out. He's running around somewhere out there.
What do we cover, V?
From the Korea's fusion to Donald Trump's collusion.
The Koreas. That's right.
Okay.
Koreas.
We got a politico over here, man.
That's right. No collusion. Listen to me. I'm the best. I'll tell you what to do. That's I'm working on I did my bill and I'm working on my Trump right now. Okay?
Need to be white, sir.
He'll be more white and hate more people or what. Okay, so and we cover everything from washing clothes and cooking to who on the show is the best looking. We've been talking about that. I think I get that vote. If whoever you think is the best looking on the show, send in your votes, okay?
Or call in and tell us.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Instagram
number.
Right, yes, our phone number. What phone number? Phone number is 818
570
85.
And would you date a guy wearing this sweater?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I would.
Yeah. Oh, now you're gonna because I got the ugliest sweater.
This
So
one, best
that was,
sweater.
that was a low blow because I got the
Best
ugliest sweater. You do have the best.
I just
sweater.
want to know, dude,
Sexy
did this
Texas.
company ever make another sweater like this? Was there more than one on the production line, or was that the only one they ever
Only
made?
one, baby.
I don't
Only
feel
one.
like Bill Cosby. I feel like Carlton, man.
Yeah, okay, I can see a little cartoon.
You look like an old retired golfer. You look like an old vato that just got out of jail and doesn't have any other clothes to
I know, I
wear.
say that.
Still trying to look cool with his cross on his
He
sweater.
got locked up in the 90s and then got out and still had the same clothes.
He's like, Mom, bring me some clothes from home. She's like, that's all I got, son.
That's all I got, mijo. Gracias.
All right, so we're going to talk about a lot of things on the show today, including Bill Cosby, and we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of our show. And the meat and potatoes on our show is who is the best person to date? Who would you rather date? Someone from America, domestically? America? That's my chair. I didn't fart. Okay, that's my chair in case y'all looking.
Hey, I got a question.
Or someone who's from another country. Either so American women versus foreign women, or American men versus foreign men. Who would you rather date? That's going to be the meat and potatoes of our show.
What about,
What's your question?
we're not
Paulie?
being sensitive to vegans, though, bro. Like, what if they're not into meat and potatoes? What about the soy and quinoa things? Like,
Soy and
we're
quinoa
going to
of
get
the
to
show.
the soy and quinoa of the show, which is,
I'm a meat eater, man. I don't give a shit. I hunt.
Yeah.
Eat steak, eat steak.
you can hunt
Eat a
soy,
big old
too.
steak.
It just doesn't run.
Soy vacas.
I love meat and potatoes, man. So we're going to get into the meat and potatoes and the soy and quinoa
Exactly.
of our show because we like to be equal and
Inclusive.
with our microphones, man. Is that me? Is that what is going on?
I don't know, something's going on.
All right,
Yeah.
sorry, we're having some technical difficulties, and it's not C-Tech's fault.
It's
Okay,
not my fault.
all right, man. Is it the sweater's fault? Because somebody's fucking up. All right, so
Bill Cosby.
let's get into it, gentlemen. Bill Cosby, okay, as you know, this week or this past week, he was found guilty on all charges of rape. Okay, apparently, we all know the story here. Bill Cosby, he would sedate women that he would have meet him at his house or at some location. He would bring these women in, promising them maybe some type of role on his show or giving them advice regarding the entertainment industry. He would have them come in. He would offer them a drink, and he would slip some type of, what do you call it, see?
Spanish fly.
Spanish fly. Some type of Spanish fly is what he called it. In this woman's drink, he would give this to the woman. She would drink it, trusting Bill Cosby, America's father,
He was a doctor,
and
right? Huxtable?
Dr. Huxtable on the show, right?
Wow.
So he was played very trusting characters, very charming man. He would give these women this this Spanish fly sedative. They would fall asleep, and then he would have his way with them as they were asleep. So this man, this is disgusting. Okay, I mean, you got Harvey Weinstein, you got Louis C.K., you got O.J., all this, but this man here, I mean, what he did was, you just can't talk about how disgusting it was. Some of the things he did to these women, just period. This whole act, period. So, what are you gentlemen's opinion on this whole thing? How do you feel about it?
what do we
I
got?
know Paulie was super upset. He called me crying about the whole thing. And I had to calm him down.
Man,
so-
it bothered me because I grew up. I don't know if you guys did too, but my grandma loved the show. Man, she used to have the VHS tape, the old school tapes, half episodes because you could never fucking start it right on time. So it's like half the shit. But she loved this guy, and
Everybody did,
He was
yeah.
an all-American family show to watch,
Right.
and like I don't know the man, but that was the image, and this other side of him is just so different and
Yeah.
very fucking predatory. I don't know all the facts, but he's already convicted in the court, so it's some of this stuff is probably very true.
Oh, 50 women. I mean, if it was
it's
one
more,
woman, if it was one woman or more, if it was
60
one
something.
woman, you would go, they're just trying to frame Bill. It's a conspiracy. Number two, third woman, you're like, he might have done this.
Yeah.
Fourth woman, this motherfucker's guilty.
And then you
Okay.
hear him admitting that shit, like talking about Spanish
admitted it,
fly
right.
and how.
Yeah, there was a video where he was in an interview and he was talking about how the Spanish fly was so desirable for him. It was like, what the fuck?
The majority. Well, if you guys go on the what is that, YouTube, and you see a couple of the videos that he's made, or even when he hosts other, shows or whatever.
Yeah.
He makes women feel uncomfortable.
Yep.
Like,
Right.
what is
Sofia
Sofia Vergara?
Vergara,
Oh my
dude.
God, he
Right.
kept on and on.
He's like
and
that
on.
creepy ass uncle that
Yeah.
everybody's got in their family. You don't want to sit next to
Yeah.
during Thanksgiving dinner, dude.
Right.
Because you're about to get a drumstick. Like you're like, oh fucking
Hey,
Theo,
cabrón.
dude.
Tío, quítate, güey.
Creepy Uncle Bill, dude.
That's
Yeah. He went from Father Bill, trusting Father Bill, to creepy Uncle Bill that I don't even want to have around my kids or even animals. This is a sickness. This is, I mean, some of these women, some of the women said, oh, this is Bill Cosby. I would have fucked him anyway. But that's not how Bill wants it. Bill apparently, I mean, I don't understand it because to understand it means I'm like that. But in Bill's mind, he wants him half dead or something.
There's something very psychologically disturbing about that, man.
Psychologically disturbing.
There's, there's so many things that are wrong with that situation. But to do that to any person, to women, like, there's this sense of control, of power, of like absolute control by intoxicating somebody like that. It just, he's going to get what is due to him at some point. It's karma's a bitch, but it's just like I feel bad for all these women that he hurt, emotionally, physically. It's like, and not just him, dude. This raises awareness for all dudes.
Yeah.
You are in a position of power and authority, but treat women right. Like,
man,
be conscious about what you're doing. Man.
Yeah, like, that's not cool, man. That Vato is he just fucked it up for everybody. All the people that trusted him and all that.
Look at these sweaters, bro. I will never wear the sweater outside the show now because of this fucking dude. Look at this. You can never wear that again.
The fuck is this?
This sweater's
That
hot.
looks like Michael Jackson will wear that shit.
Looks like a Prince.
Why
Cosby.
Whoa. I'm not going to be the ugly sweater guy.
Hey,
Out of all these ugly sweaters you guys are wearing.
You chose that sweater.
No, I chose this sweater, but Vato V said it had
you're the one who bought that
stains
sweater.
on it. So
he bought that sweater.
He wore it.
You should have seen his face light up when he saw it. Your face. You saw it. How your face lit up when you saw it. No, he was like,
It's my Bill Cosby impression.
He's like, oh my God, pudding pops.
that shit was all you, dude.
Well, I noticed Vato V's sweater had stains on it. It might be Bill Cosby stains, man. So
that's why I got excited.
Yeah, so.
That shit looks funny.
But yeah, I'm not going to be the other ugly sweater guy here. I'll tell you that.
You win.
Congratulations, sir.
Well, I tell you, it's hot as hell in this thing, though. Damn, I don't know how he wore these on every show, man.
He probably smelled like a
Look at the neck on it, bro. He's got like a 4-inch cup on that shit.
He probably smelled like a dirty bastard. Maybe a rapist.
The neck looks at the top of a sock,
I feel
dude.
like creepy. When I put this thing on, I felt like, I felt creepy, man.
Is it backwards? No, it's not.
Is it? I don't know. I couldn't tell, man.
I saw him reading this book. He's like, the grapes of wrath. Like, he's like, everything's just changed now with that shirt. Okay.
Well, as you know, I would not wear this sweater if it wasn't for what happened with Bill Cosby. So we're going to go ahead and have a moment of silence for Bill Cosby's career because it's over. Okay,
And that's enough.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he gets.
Fuck
That's
that
all he
puto.
gets.
Hold on, one more minute of silence. Okay, that's it.
What was that?
That was like 3 Spanish flies being dropped in the drink.
All right, let's go.
All right, if you'd like to chime in on this, 818-570-5085 is the number, 818-570-5085. We'd like to know your opinion on this whole thing and or any questions you may have regarding this subject or any other subject, whatever you're going through in life. Hit us up. We're here to help. A lot of us are experienced with certain things. David was beat before, and we helped him with that. Paulie D. Vato V, you've been through some issues or whatnot. And Tech C, you've been through some things. So.
Let's go. We're gonna refresh this. I was beat.
You
Let's talk about this. I'm open. I want to know more about how I was beat.
I noticed everybody got silent when I said it. Paulie, when you were a chubby little kid,
Okay,
we're gonna put it out there.
tell me more.
And people quite simply beat you.
Beat me. Okay,
Yes, buddy.
all right.
So now this dude, trust me, this dude will kick your ass if you try to fuck with him. This dude, I mean, I've gotten down with him. This dude is like taking me to the ground in like 2 seconds, man. So
And have my way with you.
I have video.
yes.
Okay, so evidently my new character is that I get beat.
Paulie
I'm with it.
dropped Delano like a bad habit and then checked his oil.
I was just for the record, I was sedated when he did it. I was sedated when that
I
happened.
sedated you.
You know what's funny? Have you ever been in a conversation with somebody, man, like your age, your peer, and they're talking some shit, some girl, and you're just not listening?
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. So when I got caught off guard, I'm just fucking around here, and David, you got beat. I'm like, the fuck? Where did that come from, bro?
I know, you guys can't see this here for those of us who are listening, but Paulie gave me this look like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you bringing up old shit? No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know, David. I know he was a chubby kid. That's all I know. When I was younger, I beat up chubby kids. So
I didn't get
He
beat.
would've
I
gotten-
eat. I fucking would eat like a mother. But
eat
that's it.
and beat that meat when you were a certain
Whatever,
age.
bro.
So like we cover everything from masturbation to what's going on in our nation.
Yeah.
Hey, I just came with that off the top of my head.
Rhymes for next week.
It's natural. Being a black man, we naturally rhyme. I rap or whatever. Anyway, so
Kate Conway. Kanye.
Yeah, you know.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Okay, you know what? Let's hit on this. We got time to hit on this. Apparently, Kanye West. This is not something we plan on talking about. We're going to talk about this off the cuff. This idiot. I mean, I got to say, Kanye West, if you're listening, which I know you're not, you're a fucking idiot, man. And the fact that you represent, or you feel like you represent most black people, you're a Trump supporter and all that. Trust me, nobody's listening. Okay. And your career, we should have a moment of silence for your fucking career too. Because it should be. If it's not over, it should be over. Okay.
It's called the Kardashian curse.
Yes.
The Kardashian. Yeah, this motherfucker. Okay, he gets on the air today and says that 400 years of slavery was a choice by black people because for it to last 400 years, we must have chosen to be slaves.
Fuck. I'm speechless to that, man.
I really don't know what to say. I mean,
we talked about
did Trump create this motherfucker? Was he something? Okay, I feel like black people don't like me, so I must create an idiot.
Maybe they killed the real Kanye and cloned some fucking dumb fuck.
You see his hair, man? He fucking dyed it blonde or some bullshit. You see that shit? This is a picture of him. Oh wow, man. This guy's a trip.
Broken jaw, dumbass. Okay, so yeah, the Kardashian curse. Let's talk about that. Obviously, anytime a person gets involved with the Kardashians, except for what's the last game? Chris Humphrey, he escaped it. He dodged a bullet. But anytime somebody, I mean, Lamar Odom, Tristan Thompson, Kanye West, even the Kardashian dude, Black China, who got involved with the Kardashian dude, she's having issues. Yeah. So fuck, this sweater is hot. I'm sorry, man. Woo. Okay, but. I might have to take this off in our next video.
Yes, take it off.
Yeah, so, the Kardashian curse. How do you gentlemen feel about that?
Vamonos. The fuck out of there as soon as possible, man. Vamonos.
Bro, you leave. Okay, you go in, peeing up, standing, and you leave sitting down, peeing. Yeah. It's one of those situations. Or you go out cuckoo, bananas.
I heard the story once.
I wouldn't even want to clean that house.
Oh, man.
About having to pee sitting down? Yeah, that is a funny story.
Apparently that's a belief in some people's cultures.
One time in band camp, I knew this guy.
Sat down and peed. Oh, Lord.
If you're an American, you sit down and pee, you're not, I don't know if that shouldn't have anything to do with your religion. You're a bitch.
There's only one option where I think is acceptable is if you sit down, you basically pee with the option to poo. Like you're basically possibly going to take a doo-doo.
1, 2.
You better squeeze something out because then it's unacceptable.
Yeah, so basically.
What about if you sit down and take a shit and then you don't take a shit, but just, you pee?
Then you're a bitch. Don't tell anybody.
What if you just fart?
I'm not peeing. I'm just pretending to take a shit.
Yeah. Unacceptable, sir. Especially in public, like America. At an airport, people watch the feet, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like you go to an airport and you think shit's going to come out and they're like, dude, I know what he's about. He's a sit-down peer.
I'm going to lift my feet up.
Sit-down peer. I think even people who've had, transvestites, they still stand when they pee, right? V, you know about that, right?
Yeah, I do.
Explain, V.
Tell us more, dude.
You have the floor.
Remember when we went to that one club? You were next to me. That's how I know.
Oh, the things we make up on this show.
Sure.
Except for the Vato V part, being at the transvestite club. Anyway.
He was wearing sandals, by the way.
That's right. It sucks.
Right. So, okay, the Kardashian curse. Bill Cosby, Kardashian curse. Anything else on these topics? We have plenty of time. And like I said, the number's 818-570-5085. Call in, chime in. We're always open.
Third caller gets one of these sweaters.
I know, right? There you go.
In and out. We're talking to our producer here. Can we find out what's going on with the mics? There's like 80 people.
Lost it.
There you go.
It's okay, man. If it happens again, we'll break into pantomime. We'll do a fucking old French, like.
We'll all do our Cosby dance again. Get into our Cosby dances, man. Oh, man. So.
Back to this issue about, Kardashians over here.
You notice every time we talk about C-Tech and transvestites, the mic go up.
I know, dude. What is that? You got a kill switch.
What's happening there, man?
Put your hands on the table,
got
dude.
A foot switch.
Something's going on.
Fetish.
What were you about to say, Vato V? Sorry for the interruption.
Nah, the fucking Kardashians and what the fuck is going on with these females, man? It's just too crazy when people go and, date one of these females. It's you become crazy or just a cheater.
Yeah. A cheater, a sellout,
crazy,
a drug, someone who's suicidal, which is Lamar Odom. That's what happened with him.
Yep.
Or Black China. You become one of these people. So. Yeah, it's horrible. You know,
See,
Kanye
he-
West, you're an idiot.
Yeah, that about the
Bill Cosby, you're
He called out. What do you call? He called out Snoop Dogg, man. He called out.
What do you say to Snoop
He
Dogg?
started
Wanted
talking
to-
shit to him.
He wanted to build a wall around Long Beach.
Long Beach.
And keep him in there.
Keep all the Crips out.
Are
or
you
something like that.
serious?
I don't know, bro.
he's trying to start another East-West war going on.
Some
He
bullshit.
thought
Rap
he was
war
about
or
to hit on
something.
his ass.
But
man.
he called
Green
out
light.
the Crip gang, man. That's which is like, you know,
Oh,
it's
now.
just like now you're in some deep shit.
You
dude.
don't
Like,
fuck with the Crips,
yeah,
man.
just-
They still haven't caught the killer of Biggie
Yeah.
and Tupac.
There you go.
So, yeah, you don't fuck with those people, man.
Just leave him alone, man.
Yeah.
Stop fucking people, man. He already calling himself a god, and I don't know what the fuck he is. It's like, shut up, fool.
Wow, you know, him and Jay-Z, they were cool at first, and then Jay-Z realized he was an idiot.
Oh, he's crazy,
And,
dude.
left
Something's
him alone,
something.
so.
The wheels are fucking turning, but there's no.
You know what I
conductor up
think
there.
it is, man? I don't know if you guys agree with this, but when you give an idiot a microphone, they'll say anything.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey!
Boom, boom.
No. Just say it. You get four idiots, 4 microphones, bring the whole world down, bro.
Call us up 818-500-5085.
Fifth
Tell
caller
us
gets.
Tell us who the
sweater.
biggest idiot is here.
Who's got the best sweater? Merry Christmas.
Right.
Oh, who has the best sweater? That's
Carlton
me. I
sweater,
mean, that's
man.
understandable. Oh, come on.
The Michael Jackson, the Carlton. I don't know.
Merry Christmas.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Feliz
And
Navidad.
the stained field
In the
sweater.
fucking convent.
I want to take this motherfucker off, bro.
Yeah, this shit is hot, man. I tell you.
Anyway,
We are going out in these sweaters later, dude. Just letting you guys know.
Paulie
Look-
D, it's not happening, man. I can't do it. I
We'll
cannot
do
go on.
another Facebook Live or something from
Yeah.
from whatever place we end up at.
Delano will be doing some karaoke in his sweater. He'll do the moonwalk in it.
Ugly.
Now, keep in mind, we're on Facebook Live and LA Talk Radio Live. There's a lot of people who are listening to us who have no idea what these sweaters look like. So I'm going to describe to you the sweaters we're wearing. I'm wearing a nice, knit, colorful sweater.
Looks like an
Looks
old
very
lady's
handsome
sweater.
on me.
Yeah.
Looks very handsome on
Looks like
me.
my grandma
I'm
wore
the
that
best.
once.
I have the best sweater.
Like jewelry.
And C-Tex trying to interrupt
You know
me
what?
because I'm
I'll
about to
tell
get
you.
on his
Hey,
ugly.
Let's all describe each other's sweaters, bro.
it's gold.
You had an originally all black turtleneck sweater where a fucking gold bar threw up all over it, bro. Like a brick,
Someone
gold brick
slapped
was
him
like
with some
fucking threw up all
A
over
fucking
your,
leprechaun threw
some
up on
gold-
that shit.
they-
like a leprechaun just busted a nut all over your black
I think
sweater.
he walked
Taking his
into
balls.
a fan of glitter, just like
Your shit looks like if you stare at it too long, a dinosaur will pop out like fucking magic eye.
Hey, you know when the guy, when the
look
big
like,
guy,
you look like an off-duty judge playing golf. What the fuck?
you know when the big guy can whoop your ass and he talks shit about you.
you look like
So-
Chevy Chase on Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
Shit,
exactly.
Ripley. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Okay.
You know when the
That's
big
funny.
guy in school could whoop your ass, so he talks shit about you. You know you couldn't take him. So then the weaker guy laughs. So you're like, "What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, Balto B?"
And that kid
Anyway.
has like asthma. I was just laughing.
I know.
At the
He does look to have a National Lampoon's Merry Christmas.
I know, dude.
Chevy
that shit-
Chase, so they're
Right,
Christmas
right.
Vacation.
National
That shit is
Lampoon,
hot.
Paulie. Yeah, this shit is.
And
hot.
itchy. We got him at the.
That's just your crabs.
One of our look. Unfortunately, man.
There's some penicillin
these,
for that,
these
too.
OG secondhand stores, man. You go in there, and it's just all kinds of shit that like everything has a history, right? Guaranteed somebody died in one of these sweaters, bro. Somebody's life
that one, dude.
came to a close.
We had to take a vote on who
one.
died in whose sweater.
I think
I'm gonna say Tech 6. That's what old people wear.
I
That's
think
what old people wear.
someone got buried in that one, and then they dug it up and sold it.
They thought it was gold.
Hey, funny thing is,
Somebody died in this sweater. They dug him back up.
I'll tell you why. Look at the
Took the
back.
sweater off and sold
There's
it.
a
Copy
fucking.
what I say for.
There's a gunshot wound in the back of that shirt, bro.
What's his hole for?
I don't know. Air conditioning.
Oh shit! Gotta breathe in this motherfucker. God damn.
It's seriously getting hot in here. Fuck.
Fuck.
Anyway,
Play the video.
Anyway, all right. So, Sammy, if you're listening, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to play the video. So anyway, we're gonna move on to our meat and potatoes and quinoa and
Soya.
and cabbage and all that stuff
Who's
of
better?
the show. Who's
Who's
better?
better?
Who's better? Who is it better today? American women or foreign women? Okay, who makes better lovers? Okay, who's it better to be in a relationship? American women or foreign women? So there's statistics out there that say certain things, but we don't believe in
we got a
statistics.
caller.
Oh, we got a caller. Okay, hold on, Sammy. Hold on, Sammy. We're gonna get you to play that video in just a second. Okay,
Hello, who do we got on the phone?
Hey, it's Renee T.
what's up,
Renee T.
What up?
You've called here before. We remember you. How are you today?
Wonderful. How are you guys?
Very
All right,
good. Very good. How can we help you, Renee?
Merry Christmas.
That was Pauly D.
How did-
Regular
how did-
Pauly D
how
sweater.
did you go?
Yeah, I just seen the sweater.
Who? Okay, Renee C. Who has the ugliest sweater? Who's wearing the ugliest sweater?
The ugliest sweater, is that the winner or
That's the loser.
It's both.
Who's the loser?
Oh,
The winner and the loser.
That has to go to Delano.
That's why you told me to wear
Every
this sweater.
time I look at that shit, bro, my balls go up into their hole. Whoop.
Hey, I'm wearing this thing, so my balls are.
He looks
doing
like
it, man.
he looks like a
Bro,
Lucky Charm.
let me tell you something, bro. Hey, if you took that shit to the beach, a seagull wouldn't even shit on you, dude. They'd be like, no
Be like,
need.
what the fuck's that?
No need for that. That shit
You
is.
go straight to,
Yeah, I'm
to
sorry,
Pauly.
dude, but that's
Yeah.
an ugly fucking sweater.
And if you wear that sweater on Christmas, you would be that creepy uncle that we were talking about.
I'll take that, dude.
So, okay, Renee T. I'm sorry. Okay.
The best sweater, though, in my opinion, is Tech C sweater.
go.
I like it.
Sexy.
I win.
He's gonna wear that shit to church
Old
on
man,
Sunday.
that sweater.
I'll wear it
He's gonna
again
wear that
next week.
sweater for every show now. He got a compliment, so he's gonna wear that for every show. Man. He's gonna go home and make love in
You
that
know that
sweater.
shit's. Hey, he can flip it inside out. It's actually green on the inside. It's a reversible sweater.
It works.
He grabbed that too. When we looked at all the sweaters, he grabbed that one for. I was left with this sweater, Renee T.
That was
I
the
left
first
with
one
the
you
sweater.
picked up, and you're like, this is it.
Nah,
soon as you walked
the
in
winner.
the
You guys
store.
to wear.
I believe that was
That
the
shit
first
was on
one
hold
to
at the
grab.
front desk, dude. They're like,
It's so funny.
It was on it was on layaway.
How he changes his story once it's the ugliest sweater.
But to compliment you, Delano, thank you for growing back the goatee beard because you were looking atrocious last week.
Wow.
He did like a shaved
And
nut.
that was my. I was trying to. I was getting ready for the Bill Cosby. I was trying to get my creepy 288 look going on. You know what I mean? So
Which, speaking of Bill Cosby,
Yes.
okay, so I, as an African American woman, you know, I grew up watching the Cosby Show, so I'm very, very, very disappointed in, you know, the things that have transpired. But what's
right.
crazy is that I've been seeing a lot on social media that you still have people defending him
Right.
and saying, you know, oh, he was, you know, this was a setup. He was trying to buy NBC and all that stuff when they said and there was depositions of him admitting to doing this in the past. Like it's on, it's
Right.
in writing that
He admitted it.
he admitted to it.
Right.
You know?
Right. It's
So
not if
it's
I
just-
did it, I did it. That's basically what he said.
I didn't. I finally got caught.
Basically. And it's,
Yeah.
it's like I don't understand why. And I don't really get into the whole racial black stuff because I grew up loving everybody and that's just how I am.
Mhm.
But I see a lot with the black community, especially with like, for example, R. Kelly. You know,
R.
you
Kelly
have people who
Used to piss
still
on little girls.
go, and he's a known pedophile.
Right.
He married Aaliyah when she was 15. He was 27.
Mhm.
Even if her, I think she supposedly had a fake ID or some stuff like that, but you knew she was 15.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he's been on video seen pissing on underage girls
Right.
and all kinds of stuff. You still have people, like his last girlfriend, I think this fool was like 51, 52, and his last girlfriend was 19, and, you know, in the
Yeah.
sex cult and all that stuff. And I mean, 19 is grown, but he has...
He's improving. R.
as-
Kelly's improving.
Okay, he's improving a little bit, but you still have people, and I see this on social media all the time. Oh, you know, you guys are just trying to take greatness away, and he's a musical genius, and blah,
Right.
blah, 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 blah. And it's like, fuck his musical genius.
Right.
It's a
That's out the
musical
door.
And
weirdo.
all that. He's a fucking pedophile.
Right. Right.
Period, point blank.
Right. Once you do,
No.
once you do stuff like that, everything you've done, your legacy, everything you've worked so hard on, your career, everything is out the door.
Hell yeah.
It's out the door.
Yeah, to me, as long as you don't do anything with children or animals, and you have another adult's consent, it's okay to be a freak and do what you want to do. But
Yes,
once
yes.
you cross that line and you're doing stuff with little kids and
Yep.
and animals and bestiality and all that type of stuff, it's time to go.
And having
People,
sex is really,
people out there listening. The line is 18 and over, not 17 and below.
18 and
With
over,
consent.
exactly.
With consent.
With consent, yes.
No
and
roofies.
never in that sweater ever, ever,
Hey,
ever,
That's a
ever,
big no-no.
ever.
Socks and sandals is okay.
That combination
Exactly.
is 10,
And then
10 to
in
life.
regards to Kanye, you know, that's another big ass disappointment because
Yeah.
back, I mean, he's kind of been a disappointment anyway since, like you guys said, the Kardashian person, he went on and got with Kim. But
Right.
I swear, like, I was such a avid, oh my God, I was such a huge Kanye fan. Like, I went, when he first started out, I took my best friend, we went to his concert. This is when he was playing at the House of Blues, so that lets you know he
Yeah.
was still kind of low profile. I bought all his out. Like, it saddens me because now it's kind of like, fuck you, I'm gonna have to delete your music.
Right.
But it's like I don't want to delete your music because I love your earlier late registration and college dropout. All those out, like he was great, and it's just just sad, especially as a black woman, that he would fix his mouth to say the shit that he said.
Let me ask you this, Renee. Do you feel, with all this controversy involving black men, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, OJ, Kanye, do you think this is going to give America, white America, a bigger fear of black men? How do you feel about that?
You're kind of treading on dangerous territory there. That's shit that I really don't like to explore because I have so many thoughts on that. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people won't agree, but
give us your short and sweet. They
already fear the black man, period, point blank. I think this just gives them more
firepower.
Firepower, exactly.
Yeah.
So
like don't mess with these black people. They piss on kids and they give sedatives and they kill white women and all this type of stuff. Yeah. And they cheat on if your last name is Kardashian, you're just gonna cheat on you. Yeah, exactly. But there's all kinds of people doing all kinds of sick things out there. Unfortunately, our celebrities. Now our black celebrities are highlighted as far as some of the things that they've been doing. It's unfortunate, but I just want white America to know, and everybody in America to know, not all black people are like this. Okay, these are sick individuals who've done these things and chosen to do these things on their own, and they all need help. Okay, so
but don't you think that's a little sad that you have to apologize on behalf of the black community? Don't look at every black person, don't look at me and think that I'm some ghetto, ignorant, irate, just because I'm black. I have 4 college degrees and a damn good paying job, and own several properties. Right. So it's like, don't
Who you
look
dating?
at black people with I'm just saying, don't look at black people and say, think that we're all like that, and we shouldn't have to defend ourselves all the damn time.
The only difference between black folks and white folks is our credit scores. That's it. So I'm just joking. I'm joking. Me too. For the record, my credit score is good too. This year.
There's shitty people in every race. They ain't just black, man. It just so happens that the last ones were famous. They got caught up with.
I think
bullshit.
this is a men issue, man. When I look at Bill, I'm not looking at his race, man. I'm looking at this creepy dude. This guy fucked things up for men.
Yeah.
Not just any specific
and it happens with every race. It's not just black man or Mexican man. It's everybody. It's everybody and everybody. So it's just so happened that these guys are they're famous. They're in the news and they're black. It's like there's Mexicans out there. There's white people.
Carlos Garcia steals jokes, but
there's somebody out there named Juan Pablo who's pissing on a little girl right now that we don't know about. So
hey, why you gotta be Juan Pablo, homie?
Hey, one more thought.
That was kind of that wasn't right.
Sorry, all of you Juan Pablos out there, if you're listening, I'm not talking about you.
I know Juans and Pablos, and they're all like, "What?"
I'm talking about the other Juan Pablo.
If your name is Juan Pablo, call us.
Call us Juan or Pablo. I understand what you guys are saying. It's definitely not just a black thing. It's definitely every race thing.
Right. It just so happened that
the man thing.
Because
it's a
the
creepy
last
man
3
thing.
men who've been in the media on some negative shit have been black.
Right.
Yeah, let me add one point real quick. Also, not just men in general, but men in a position of trust. Because if you look at this guy, he's a celebrity. I believe he was a doctor, right? He had some advanced degree or honorary degree in something.
You talking about Bill Cosby?
Bill Cosby, in real
life. Yeah, he did have a doctorate from Temple University.
Okay, so he has that degree, and then he plays a doctor. He plays a family man. He's like 5 or 6 different positions of trust. Mm-hmm. So by default, when we watch this guy acting out his life on TV,
he's a good guy.
We trust him, right?
Exactly.
He gained America's trust, and then he fucking blew that shit up like
the
sweater right here.
Well, Bill Cosby, if you remember, Renee T., Bill Cosby in his later years, he started coming out blasting black folks about you shouldn't, you should pull up your pants and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that as a black people and you should, straighten yourselves out and be, carry yourselves a certain way. And he's a rapist. That's crazy.
Nasty shit behind closed doors. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's how he got caught up. That comedian Hannibal Buress put him on blast.
Oh yeah.
Let him know how you gonna talk to us like that and tell us what to do when Bill, you're a rapist. So and all of a sudden, and women have been saying this about him for years, but then it takes this comedian to come out, another black man, by the way, positive black man, comes out saying these things about Bill, and now his everything he did was highlighted, and now he's in the situation he's in.
I got a question for you guys, man. If you guys had any say in what type of sentence for this particular case that he just lost, what would the sentence be for somebody like him?
He deserve. Look, man.
And be careful on it. But what would be the just punishment? How do you fix?
But
that
he got convicted for how many women? Because there's about 60+ women out there that
just for this case.
It was it one?
Was it one? The latest one, because the statute of limitations had passed with the other women.
Yeah, the statute of limitations.
Well, shit,
expired.
if that's going to be the case,
I would say like this, coming from a law enforcement background perspective. He was found guilty, so you need to give him whatever the sentence, whatever the judge feels is, the just sentence. Now, I know money and stature and all that stuff plays a role in it, which I personally don't feel like it should. I think that everyone should be sentenced accordingly, according to the crime.
Just and fair,
period, point blank.
Yeah. And he's 80 years old. The man is blind. Do you think that should play a part in it, his health?
Well, shit, that motherfucker wasn't blind when he was roofing people.
Exactly, and that's what I was just about to say. Well, he wasn't 80-year-old and blind when he was, raping these brides.
Well, he was younger than now. He's 83 years old. So I believe, Bill, we should give him some type. No, I'm just playing. Trust me. No, y'all thought I was about to take Bill's side. Hell no.
I think he just bought
a white
Bronco.
Yeah.
You bought a white
Bronco. Damn. This is Billy OJ. The only Bill whose side I take is Bill Clinton. That's it. But,
what would Bill say about this?
That's a whole nother topic, dude. Don't even go there.
Oh, trust me. Bill Clinton, I will defend him to the death. That is my man right there. I mean, he was just the dude was just getting head on the job, man. I mean, come on.
He was from Arkansas.
Oh, man. I can't believe. Exactly. And he's from Arkansas, right? So, Vato B, you never got head on the job, man.
Sure, I cannot confirm.
Have you ever wanted to? There you go. Thank you. Come on. Let's be honest here.
Not even when you were a tennis coach?
wearing this sweater.
Bro, there's a picture of him in 1989 wearing some short-ass white shorts at the Beverly Hills Country Club.
Right.
Giving private lessons.
With sandals and a sweater.
Look it up.
All right, we got to get to our next topic. So, Renee T, thank you so much for your call. We got to let you go.
We'll send you a sweater.
And stay tuned, okay? We're about to get into the meat and potatoes of our show, and
sounds good.
Keep listening. Thank you, Renee T. Renee T. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, that was Renee T. She's one of our callers. She's called here before. Always has good questions. Very intelligent.
Thank you, Renee.
And good credit.
And with good credit, yes, exactly. So. Once again, our number is 818-570-5085, 818-570-5085. We're going to go ahead and get into, like I said, meat and potatoes, dating when it comes to American women versus foreign women. We like to get our own statistics, so we went out in the streets and we talked to the people, and let's see what the people had to say. Go ahead and roll that video for us, Sammy.
Here in the United States of America, close to 8% of marriages are between U.S. citizens and someone from another country. And statistics show that percentage is actually growing each year. But here on The Mentality Show, as you know, we don't like to believe in everything we read. We like to go out there on the streets and talk to the people and find out what's really going on in this world. So, we're here in Burbank, California. We're going to talk to some people, get their opinions, and find out what's going on. This is The Mentality Show, Streetwalker segment. Vámonos! So I'm standing here with my man Patrick. Patrick, are you from this country?
I am.
Okay. Have you ever dated anyone from another country?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you this: who do you find to be more appealing, American women or women from other countries?
Let me think about it. Women from other countries.
That didn't take long.
I'm definitely gonna have to say American woman, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say that for sure.
To me, that doesn't really matter. I don't see, if someone's from another country or not. It's more about the personality, how they make me feel, whether or not they can make me laugh.
When I came here to United States, I don't have any problem. So I like another people. I like another culture. I like everybody.
And why is that? What is it about women from other countries? Are they better lovers or whatnot?
They're not as concerned with the superficial. They're much more real. They're much more It seems to me the women in this country are status-driven.
And why is that?
It's my country, and the women are amazing. You know, I'm dating one right now. She's amazing.
Doesn't want to get himself in trouble or anything like that. That's what it is, right? Okay. Lisa, let me ask you this question here. Who do you find to be more loyal, American men or foreign men?
That's a great question. I think it doesn't mean that the definition isn't American or foreign. It's really who the person is. I think there's a lot of cultures outside the U.S. that do kind of speak more to loyalty factor. But then again, I mean, men have hormones and things happen. So
and it doesn't matter what country they're from.
Exactly.
Huh? Hormones
it's really
are
about
everywhere.
the type of person you are and the values you have.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. But
And then my last question: if you were to date a woman from another country, which obviously you would, what country would that be?
Brazil.
Brazil, and why is that? Okay.
Sweden all the way.
Sweden?
Yes.
That's a very broad. Why is that?
You have me in trouble, bro.
Put Mo on the spot again.
So he's putting me on the spot. They're a gorgeous woman. Very crazy.
Very crazy and gorgeous.
Would like that.
Crazy and gorgeous. Perfect combination.
Yeah.
All you men out there, you know what we're talking about.
Sweden, bro.
Well,
In your
I'm
experience.
to, in my experience, I'm going to say I think Asian men are
good answer.
very, very
Good answer.
focused and woman-centric.
You were great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it. That was perfect. You too, man.
All right, man.
Awesome. All right, well, there you have it. We talked to the people. We did our research. And in most people's opinion, from what they said, it's not about what country you're from, but how you treat one another. What do you think, Texie?
I'm thinking about the wife beaters, man. What about them? Their women never leave them. What's up with that?
Well, maybe that's something we'll talk about on the show. Vamonos. And we're back.
We never went nowhere.
Oh, that guy, dude.
Well, all right, so our producer just told us we're still in the air.
Why'd your shirt all wet? Why'd your shirt all wet?
Because I'm fucking hot in that Bill Cosby sweater, man.
It looks like,
oh my gosh.
Looks like you got a little wild there and just hit your shirt by
Hey, my body. Shit.
Hey, man. Hey, look. Public access radio, man.
Hey,
we're all in, bro.
Hey, we're gonna put that in our outtakes on our show.
So we got a video to show, and if you want, just go to YouTube after our show.
Did he actually show the video?
I don't think so.
No, he showed the Cosby Show video
Again?
No, he never showed. You guys confused him.
So he showed our video in the beginning. Oh wow.
But not
okay.
he didn't show the
So
Tech C. We're gonna have to talk after the show.
Exactly.
No, this is not Tech C's fault.
For you
It's
guys
not his
that were
fault.
out there, what was the general consensus from men in the field about who's better, dude? Who's better in bed? Who's better, not relationship-wise, but just...
Well, we had a few that didn't want to say the truth.
Right.
Because of relationships with American girls. That's why.
true. They say, hey, man, my girlfriend is American. I don't want to get myself in trouble, but I'm going to say American, but in real life, European women or women from other countries.
He said Switzerland or something?
Swedish. That was one guy, but no,
That's European, right?
That guy. We're not gonna say. You guys basically told who the guy was. Basically, I didn't want to get him in trouble, man.
Well, how do we know? You don't know
because you said the guy who said Swedish.
Go ahead and
the
Swedish,
put that
Brazilian.
You said he said Swedish.
Oh, yeah, there's another guy that said Brazilian.
But you just said the Swedish guy was the one with the American girlfriend.
And you're still putting you on blast.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
So
who cares?
this is a very interesting show today. So.
But
I think
we're gonna get some poly skills and drop Delano after the show.
That's it. Fuck your sweater.
I think you're gonna be.
I'm not responsible for the video fucking up and me sweating right now, and you putting that guy on blast.
All I gotta say, you got stains on your shirt, dude. Like
fucking hot, man. That shit was hot.
That ain't sweat. That's like Mexico to me.
Dude, that's sweat. I don't wear stains on my shirt.
That's Bill.
Your shirt is black. We wanted to put all the stains on your shirt, man.
That's Bill Cosby.
All kinds of stuff.
Bill Cosby nut.
Let's go back to these the girl question, man. We gotta get some honest answers.
Yeah.
Who had friends that dated European or whatever, chicks from around the world? What was their consensus? They had to say something.
Most men said.
Okay, so the video's off. What was the consensus?
Is the video playing? Are we on air? Is our mic on?
It's on mic, yeah.
I don't know, dude. The mics are on. Dude.
Well, we're gonna keep talking as if, dude.
I don't know where we're at.
Turn off the mics. Turn off the mics.
We're gonna ask him if it's playing because I don't.
Well, I can't see him, so I mean
We'll watch it. We'll run it back later on.
Well, just let it go. We're playing it. You know, it is what it is. So
in case we still have live, audio.
But what if we have live audio and it's playing over the video?
It's all good. We'll figure it out.
If you have any questions, call 818-570.
Just give us a call.
If you would like to apply for a job as a technical advisor, please call our number. Submit your resume because this motherfucker's about to be fired.
Yeah. So it says we're okay. Anyway, somebody said just send me a text.
Live,
somebody just sent me a text. We're still live. We're actually talking on the air. So
perfect.
All right. So anyway, we have a few minutes left. Dave, Paulie D, you brought this up. You brought this up about what the general consensus was.
Yeah.
Well, statistics show that 8% of Americans prefer to date women or people from other countries, and that statistic is still growing.
Okay.
So the question is, why are Americans becoming less and less attracted to one another? One of the gentlemen said that American women, this is his opinion, okay, are more status driven. It's all about what you drive, what you look like, how much money you have, this and that. When those type of things aren't as important to women from other countries. They tend to look at attitude and how you treat them, basically. And I think we ended the video with saying that. Texie and I said that. It's not about where you're from, but how you treat one another. And if you treat somebody, what it all comes down to is if you treat somebody the way they feel they deserve to be treated, then it doesn't matter who you are, what race you are, what country you're from. That's the person you should be with.
That sounds like a Backstreet Boys song.
As long as you love me, baby.
Not that I know anything about that song, but I do.
Who's the Backstreet Boys?
The Backdoor Boys.
Somebody showing their age there, you know.
I had a fucking old jalopy car, man, and I only got one station. Like, I just wrecked that. It was an old bomber, and I had Radio Disney was
last
the
week?
only. No, I still have this car, but I only had one, and that fucking song came on all the time, dude.
I have one question.
Yo.
Why are you still wearing that sweater?
Because I got shit underneath. You don't want to see what I got underneath.
Chevy Chase.
I got a meat shirt.
Falling in love with that sweater. All right, looks like we're just about out of time here. Any last words, gentlemen? Anything else you? This has been a very interesting show. Technical difficulties.
I wonder if our fucking background's even on. If it's like Kermit the Frog's ass screen in the back. If you guys can't see it.
Oh man. What was the question that we were gonna ask? The question of the day, or what was it?
The question of the day?
Would you date women?
Who would you rather?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was you brought it up? Yeah.
Who would you rather date in
Miss Piggy
international?
If you had to go across the country.
Oh yeah,
Miss Piggy or Nanny from Muppet Babies.
Miss Piggy's foreign. You know.
Oh, Kermit. What was it? I forgot the fucking question. Who gives a shit? Nobody's watching anyway. Fuck it.
Hey, plenty of people watch our show. What are you talking about?
I'm just kidding. No. Who would you rather date? Who would you rather date? Oh, not whether date, but international or domestic, if you were single.
We've been talking about that for the past.
So who would you rather date?
I know, bro.
Okay.
That's been our topic.
So
I would say, man,
this is your brain on drugs. Right?
this is your brain on that fucking sweater.
This is your brain on pussy.
Right.
I think that sweater fucked everybody's.
Man, this is the Bill Cosby Kardashian curse has hit our show today. All right, we got to go ahead.
We never talk about those topics again.
Yeah, exactly. We got to go ahead and end this. Thank you to our callers. Renee T, that was great.
Social media.
Yes,
you want to see the video? See it on YouTube.
YouTube, and you can catch our videos or skits, all of our older shows on YouTube. You can catch us on all the social media outlets, Instagram, Facebook, not everything but Twitter. We're on basically.
Just watch the first 30 minutes of the shit and then shut it off.
Shut it off. www.thementalityshow.com. Check us out. And remember, all you mentalians out there, you're good, but with our help, you could be the best. See you next week.
See ya.
Fucking
You're listening to The Mentality Show, only on LA Talk Radio.